Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Oblivion. It's like I haven't even moved from the spot. That's because I haven't. We're gonna go ahead and do the first quest of the Knights of the Nine. Well, not the first quest, but the first, like, real quest, you know, getting into it. We're gonna start collecting the pieces of the, Crusader relics. So we're gonna go grab the boots first, and this is Nature's Fury. A point of note about this quest, if you haven't done this yet, go ahead. And before you do this quest, go to Bravo, go to the chapel, get the recommendation for restoration. Because for some reason, restoration is the only thing in the game where it is actually possible to lose both of the people who could recommend you for the restoration master quest. I forget how the other person dies. It might be like the chapel and anvil and it's the same exact story. But at the end of this quest, the chapel and Bravo will have been attacked, and it's possible that the person who gives you that, actually I think it's like you guarantee the person who would have recommended you will die at the end of this quest, so you cannot get their recommendation. So before you do this quest, go ahead and do that. I think the same thing happens at the Anvil Chapel, because chapels get attacked and all that, and there's either it's guaranteed that they will die or there's a possibility and you can possibly save them, but depending on what happens, you know, may not happen that way. Hey, look, Kodiak bears. So this is a mod added little location, but it's so close to the actual place. It's just really interesting that it's like, it's really close. So let's go ahead and go over here. I guess this is the Shrine of Kinnereth. Although it looks a lot more like a Daedric shrine than anything else.
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
Boots!
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy.
How? Do like a bunch of
Kinnereth's
hippies toke up and
creations
stuff?
guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Alright, how do I pass the test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested.
Okay, then.
All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
That's it's a good thing. If you need any clarification, just go ahead and ask.
Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards.
There it is.
You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test. Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Because this quest glitches the fuck out if somebody else is with you, by the way.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck. You too.
Guard me along the way, huh? It's basically saying I'm pretty sure there's no enemies along this way. Or at the very least, like, the animals have turned non-hostile. In any case, we need to go right here to this little grove. And as we enter into here, we wait. And then we get that little sound. And that spawns. Oh, come on. Isn't that even gonna... Really? You fucking stuck behind a goddamn... Alright, here. I'm right here, then. Oh my good fucking god. Is this because... Did the mod add this rock? I don't think it added this rock. I think the Forest Guardian's just fucking bugging out. Well, let's see if it'll continue on regardless. Do I have to get a quest update from him? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Can I push you? I suppose I could push you. God damn it. I could push you this way a little. Okay. Okay, there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Up over the rock. There we go. Christ. Scary bear. And then he'll attack us. But remember what happened. Remember what they said about Kinnereth. We're not supposed to attack this bear. Because the bear... Ow. Well, he doesn't hurt that much anyway. But I made no attempts to fight back. Basically, you're respecting, you know, Kinnereth's creations. And then he'll just turn around. Is he just going to walk back into the rock again? Okay. Alright, buddy. Well, have a good time. Have a nice time. Oh, right. Yeah, shit. I have reflect damage on. It doesn't count against you if you have something with reflect damage on. However, it may hurt the Forest Guardian. So if you've got something that's really high in reflect damage, you can actually kill the Forest Guardian and fuck up the quest. I don't think it completely ends, but you may have to do it over. So you come in here. There's 2 Spriggans off to the side. So if you ever wanted to know what the sound of Spriggans is like, you can, like, you know, get near them and you'll hear it. Also, they look interesting. Like, they've got like a little, like, bob. Or not a bob. What's it? They've got like bangs, like grass bangs. Anyways, Boots of the Crusader. And at this point, Bravel's chapel has been attacked. You can technically go down there and, you know, see the aftermath, but I don't really care that much because I'm a terrible, terrible fucking person. Obviously. So the boots. Wow, are they? No, they can't be half. And it's only fortify restoration. However, their secondary effect, which is one of my favorite secondary effects of like anything else. Is it really actually not as good as regular? Oh no, I was looking at the wrong things. There we go. Woodland Grace. And what Woodland Grace does, if I can find it, Woodland Grace. Oh, it won't say it. Okay. Well, Woodland Grace is a unique effect in which any animals of Kinnereth's will no longer attack you. If you run across a wolf or a puma or a mountain lion or rats in the wild, they will not attack you. That's it. You're immune to them. Bears, they will not attack you. The one thing that still counts is Spriggans, which I still don't quite understand because Spriggans, I mean, they were in Kinnereth's shrine and you would think that, you know, hey, Spriggans, they're part of the thing. You know, they should be part of it. They're not. Oh, runestone. Interesting. Okay, so we've got that one. We're not going to go and turn this in because we actually need it for another piece. So we're going to go ahead and go to one of the next quests. Let's go ahead and do the shield, yeah. So Fort Bulwark is in the Black Marsh, I think? Yeah, it's like way over there. I've been there? What? All right. Sure, why not? Apparently I've been there. I don't remember ever being here. Oh, well. There are conjurers here. Looks like this place was not quite as well defended as he once thought it was. But that's okay, because we are strong. I keep pressing escape to exit out of these menus. It's really gonna bug me. There's something big. What did you conjure? Oh. Ow. Really? Really? You conjured a goddamn... Whatever. Wow, I just have nothing. Well, I guess a grand soul gem it is. You went the Daedric way of conjuring, didn't you? Why are you such a dick? Alright, let's check for anything interesting. Because I believe this place was added by DLC, so I don't think it's one of the possible Shadow Banish wine places. But I could be wrong on that, though I really don't think it is. That's a weird little, I guess just to keep watch. Ooh. I always get a little weird and like worrying when I see the game a little like spastic. Anyways, let's go ahead inside of Fort Bulwark. We have to find it. We have to find out what happened to the shield. If it's even still here. Well, it's definitely inhabited. There are a ton of conjurers all over the place. Oh, wow. And Daedra, apparently. I do not remember the Daedra being here, but I guess that's just the type of conjurers this place has? Daedra conjurers? I mean, they're not necromancers, so I guess that makes sense. But while we're here, might as well take them out. Somebody made a clan fear.
Where are you?
You don't know. You don't know me. God damn. Did you? Well, he ran into his own trap. And died. Like, pretty spectacularly. I don't know if I actually got hit by that or not. I think I might have gotten hit a little bit. But he took most of that damage. So, impressive. Alright, crumpled pieces of paper. Why not? Iron daggers. Rusty iron dagger. Wow! I'm pretty sure we already have one, but it's interesting to see a rusty something, you know, rusty anything outside of the main portion of the main quest. Very interesting. Okay then. So there's like this whole upper section that's full of frost atronachs.
What's that?
Peekaboo! Don't. What? Where did he? Oh, God damn it. Don't run away. Just accept your fate. Ugh. There we go. Just stand there and accept your fate. You will die horribly, painfully. Because I have determined it. Oh, there's just gold in there. Bowls, mortar and pestle, and fundamentals of alchemy. Quill, more crumpled pieces of paper. I don't know why I'm collecting those, but like, there's technically like 10 different versions of a crumpled piece of paper for whatever reason. Like, there are 10 unique IDs. I don't know if I'm gonna care enough to actually have every single one of them, but just in case they don't stack, like, why not? Yeah. See, I've got 3 different versions of it for no fucking reason whatsoever. There should be absolutely no reason why crumpled piece of paper, when it's unreadable, there are readable versions of them, and those I can understand having unique IDs. But the regular crumpled pieces of paper? Why? It makes no sense to me. And maybe that's just me complaining a lot. Also, what happened to stealth not making you activate traps? I thought that was like a whole big portion of stealth. Maybe that's not until Skyrim, but I almost... You're gonna... Ooh, we actually captured your soul. Now it's opened elsewhere. Ah, I see. I remember this now. Well, I mean, I sort of remember this now. But this is one of the more unique dungeon type areas. I think the forts are more unique in most of the cases, just because there's more, like, they like to put in more human lore than anything else. Well, that's not true. They like to put in a lot of lore, but, like, human lore is easier to write for in the moment. How you didn't see me. Well,
Damn you!
where did the adept go? Oh. Wow, that was a lot of magic all over the screen all at once. Okay. Did I? God damn it, I think I took everything. I'll drop his shit later. Manual of armor, manual of arms. Iron boots, iron cuirass. You know what? I probably don't actually have any of this shit, so I'm just gonna pick it up now and I'll get to Conjurer's Note, Acolytes. The shield is here. Wow, they're after the shield. For it has been cleansed and still eludes us, no doubt. It was hidden from the eyes such as ours, hidden with the intent to keep it for those who learn its secrets. Get to the lower levels, halts our progress. Make note of the candles along the wall if you would pass through. The fort must be held at all costs if we are to succeed. Let none enter. Let no foe standing. Interesting. So, that gives you the clue. You got to look at the candles. I'd completely actually forgotten about this, so it's a good thing that the game reminds you. Or we're going through it like the normal way, you know? So we got to turn that, and that'll open up an area over there. Yeah, I don't think this is a Shadow Banish wine place, but never be too careful. Wouldn't want to miss out on a chance to get absolutely tanked. How the fuck? How did you get down there? Were you always down there? Legit don't remember if he was always down there. Oh god. It's easier just to run through all this. Here we go. So I don't think we actually have to go down there for anything, but I thought he was up here. Did he fall off? Ah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. So, I think it's 1, 2, center, 3, 1. Closest to the candle. And of course this closes it, but why you would want to do that, I don't know. So, let's go ahead. We did capture a soul, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, there's another atronach. We can, Well, there was a poor soul in here at one time. And of course, a bedroll. You can always pull off the little trick of using the bedrolls if you need to sleep.
Open the gate, please. I must get out of here.
Interesting. Oh. Let's open the gate.
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
Who are you?
I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
No, that sucks.
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
Alrighty then.
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause.
Alright.
You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
Which is...
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe.
So a shield for the shield.
A phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
Interesting. Well, I don't remember the teachings of Julianos by heart, so we're just going to have to go through and hope we can make it through. God, I don't remember this place's layout at all. I guess technically there's a time where all these conjurers would be asleep, right? Peekaboo! What? Who was there? Is there anyone else in this room? I call such shenanigans on that. Did they actually open the door? Oh! I guess they did. Alright, there's one of them down. We're just gonna have a big fight. Yep, you're next. If I have to slaughter you all, I'm slaughtering you all. That's just how it happens. Oh, they actually got my health down to half. Good job. I mean, you know, if you weren't dead. Another conjurer's note. Well, looks like he was going to be killed. Like, really painfully if we hadn't ever let him out. Probably a good thing that we did what we did. Whoa. Whoa. I was on top of the weird-ass sconce for a second there. Which doesn't actually... I guess you would light a fire in there? Yeah, that's really cool. Old brazier. Well. Looks like this is where whoever leads the place would have slept. I don't actually know if I have any of these. Part 4, Part 3, Part 1. Yeah, I'll just take all these. Part 2. Wow, that's a whole collection. And down we continue. Where surely there's more people to kill. Actually, I think I do have Galera and the Mystic. I didn't need to pick that up. I don't know why I'm picking up so many books. I mean, you know, aside from their intrinsic book value for those people who love books. Don't judge me. Look, I like books as much as the next person, but I really don't have time to read them. I wish I had time to read them. I wish I had time to play more games. I wish I had time to do a lot of things in life. But you gotta pick and choose what you like. And, I like games and TV more. They're still good storytelling mediums. I wouldn't put anything against, you know, books or games and TV. I think both are equally good. And I will ration my time accordingly. Alright. Oh, enough defending myself there. We have to go up here. Alright, apparently we activated that. Oh, does that... Bullshit. The fact that it actually reaches, like, here. That's an interesting trap, though. It goes all the way to here. which then dips down. Look at this unique layout. Nowhere else. And there's even like a boss chamber and everything. I mean, granted, the boss isn't going to be that hard to kill because, well, Oblivion doesn't make it great. Actually, I remember myself having a really hard time way back when. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble now. Of course, I may have some trouble, given I'm out of charges for my weapon. Has that gotten... Nope. Well, guess it's a black soul gem I'm using. Because the adept... Oh, there we go. That wasn't too hard. I think the adept was a boss level? Maybe not. I can't remember for this place. Oops, I don't know what I picked up there, but lag made me pick up something I didn't mean to. Look at me picking up crumpled pieces of paper and books. I'm not a hero, I'm just a junk collector. Nothing quite so interesting here. Nope, okay. Well, then from here... Looks like we're... Oh, right. So, Julianos. There's got to be something about Julianos. Wait a minute. There's something with these guys, isn't there? How do we activate this? Because they move. I just can't remember how. There's something in the room that I pull? Or is Julianos all about lights? When the eyes of Julianos are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. So they do need to be upon me. How do I change their orientation? I don't do anything with that. Well, it's not immediately obvious. Oh god, I'm gonna get, like, stuck here. Did I have to do something in a previous room? Because it looks like there's nothing here. Alright, well... Oh! Alright, so it was just on the corners and I wasn't looking in the right place. Alright, you're in the right spot. You need another turn. Oh! Alright, 3 of them are in the right spot. I didn't realize they were affecting each other. What do you affect? Do you also do the one across the way from you? Is that enough? No. And that one's gonna turn that one, isn't it? Oh! Okay, cool. I guess I did it. So there should be nothing down here, right, game? Right? I honestly can't remember. I do think there are still things down here, though. Because they protected it. Of course, it's not conjurers anymore. Is it? Did they have anything down here? I mean, maybe not. Alright, so. Oh, right, this puzzle. So to save you a lot of boring time, because this is a really kind of poorly designed puzzle, there's no like hints or anything as to what you're supposed to do. The only hint is when you open up the thing, you get an item, and a image will appear over one of the other chests. So you have to put the right item into the right chest. Seems simple, but when you open up the chest and get an item, it'll show you a random image every time. So you have to keep doing this over and over until the game finally lets you know where each item is through process of elimination. There's like no other way to map it or anything. But at the end of it, the door will open up and you go through to this one chamber here, where there's a whole bunch of like potions and scrolls. It's kind of like nice looking, you know? It's this nice like relic altar. So of course we take everything of value from it. Everything, like indiscriminately. I mean, like the feather's not worth anything, neither are scales, but the shield. The shield we finally get. And there it is. And 2 doors open up to let us out. So let's take a look at the shield. It's... where is it? There's our shield. Fortify endurance, reflect damage. And the shield we just got is reflect spell. It is technically the same defense. We just have to repair it, obviously, to get it to the proper defense. But it's only got the reflect spell on it. I'm really tempted to use the items that, like, they're giving us for this part, just because, like, I want to wear the ensemble, and I think there is something really nice. Well, it might be really nice. I don't know what the buff is, but, like, there is a buff for wearing all the different pieces. And so, I don't know, maybe we'll wear it for a little while. I equipped it. Why not, you know? Well, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. Should I wear the whole thing? Maybe I should just, like, wear the best items for now, because we're not going to get the bonus for wearing everything until we have every piece. I mean, like, the helmet's cool and all. I mean, we're getting there for sure. And I really like the look of it. It's, like, got that old Templar thing. Maybe we'll wear it for now. Well, I don't know. I'm still deciding. Anyways, we're leaving now. We're opening this up, and the frost astronaut's just gonna fall. Oh, he didn't fall. Well, that was anticlimactic. I think technically there is one enemy left in here, but I'm not gonna go hunt him down. It's that one frost astronaut, Atronach or an Atronach? I'm not sure. We left him alone. Anyways, from here, where are we going? We are heading to which? Yeah, I'm gonna switch back my equipment. Yeah. Let's see. Which one are we? Oh, Stendar's Mercy. I think that's the last one left. No, we got 2. Well, let's just go down the line, I guess. Path of the Righteous. Now, remember how I said we were going to need the boots for one of them? Yeah, don't do this one without the boots. You'll see why. Also, this one's super close. Wow, it was in Leon. Well, that saves us a lot of a trip. God, these loading screens. If only I had this game on an SSD, but I don't, because I don't have an SSD big enough to really lend to this. Not an extra one, anyway. Alright, let's head in here. Yes, it's me.
I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
I mean, I'm trying.
My name is Kennedy Saholan. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar.
Okay.
I came here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test. I'm
Well,
just
don't put yourself down,
no
buddy.
Crusader, but that doesn't mean that
Well,
I cannot serve Zenithar.
I mean, maybe it does.
In light of recent attacks, I've signed on to protect the chapel.
Good for you.
Fair with a blade, and by my honor, I'll serve the Nine in any way I can.
Nope, I think it crashed.
So far, things have been quiet. After the horror in Anvil, the priests here are more than a bit nervous.
I feel like your pause was not in the proper place.
Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliads, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leywin. As a message.
Okay.
Centuries later, the master craftsman, St. Calidus, built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leywin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
That's like really invasive, by the way.
He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, that the attack on the Chapel of Devella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself.
Well, given what happened in Bravo, yeah.
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm.
What does that mean?
Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony.
That makes sense.
Natural world
Sort of.
providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
And that's your very important clue in all of this.
How are you?
Now that we know the two are entwined. By the way, the mace is just like sitting here somewhere. Where is it? No, I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? I guess maybe I'm thinking of one of the ones. It's just sitting there and like nobody can pick it up unless you're worthy or something like that. Sanctified Ancient Spectre? What the fuck? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them here. And I think once you pick up the mace, then it starts a fight? There's an offering box. Man, you should be able to put like a gold in the offering box and these guys disappear. Anyways, you activate the tomb. And you kneel before it. And, yeah, you appear here. And it's just over there. Yeah. Just over here. Oh, yeah, by the way, don't walk across this without wearing the boots. You'll just fall. I don't know if you'll die. I think you'll just respawn up here. You cannot get across this ghostly bridge without wearing the boots. In fact, I think the bridge goes away if you take off the boots. Where are the boots? Yep, goes away. Physically is not there. I think it's like Woodland's Grace its other thing. And we take the Mace of the Crusader. And we appear back here. No, I guess the sanctified spirits just don't care. I guess they're just good guys. Weird. I don't remember why. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing. 27 damage, fire damage 14 points for 2 seconds on strike. Turn undead up to level 17. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ours is definitely way, way more powerful than it. But I mean, for what it is, and it actually doesn't look that bad. It's kind of cool. Oh, and I guess we got a little something given to us. Crusaders, what? Curse of the Crusader. Crusader's arm. Fortified blunt. Is that it? Just fortified blunt? Really? That seems like... Yeah, that's sort of a letdown thing. But I mean, I guess, sure, why not? You can get an extra 10 and that. Not that it matters much. Ah, this is the place. And the first time we come across them. The Aurorans. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want anything from the Aurorans, like their battle axes and stuff, loot them immediately. And if you want to save people here, the knight over there can take care of himself a little bit. Kill these guys quick. We got a fine, we got dull. Why? Try not to like kill everybody around me. Oh goddamn! I don't need to talk to you. I need to. Yep. Master, yeah, we got 3 of them. Oh shit. We got 3 of them at least. By how much? 669? God damn. Alright, well, we don't need like any of those. Oh shit, that's really not enough, is it? Or those. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Alright, well, yeah. Oh, that's got me. There we go. Good enough.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar is held against this blasphemer.
Yeah.
I pledge my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
All right. You are not worthy.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
And he'll wear the stuff. Now, wow, we actually made out of this pretty well. All 3 people who work at the chapel survive this. Sometimes they don't. It's just something that happens. One of them hasn't disappeared yet. That's weird. Usually they disappear. But yeah. It is entirely possible for the people who worked here to die. And if you're extremely lucky and you went down there and came back out at the time of like when a mass was happening, there could be up to like 12 people up here, I think. And some of them, you know, can't do combat. That's all I'll say. Now, we've got a ton of shit on us. I think it might behoove us to go and drop some stuff off. And I'm not going to speed this up because I'm lazy as fuck. And I already had to speed up one thing in this episode. I mean, I guess I probably should just speed up the rest of this too. Alright, so we've completed dropping all of our stuff off. Let's go ahead and go to Coral, grab those gauntlets. Because, you know, We're greedy, and we want everything. Oh, I think the gauntlets are the ones that are just sort of sitting there. I can't remember how you're supposed to get them, actually. One of them is just sitting in a chapel, and there's, like, no rhyme or reason for it. You just have to be worthy or something like that. Well, I hope a whole bunch of people don't spawn because you guys... Well, let's at least, like, wait until the dogs are gone. No one wants dogs to die. Although I swear to God, if this spawns more people. There we go. A whole bunch of people left. There they are. And then there's just the gauntlets. They're too heavy to move. Well, let's talk to her.
Blessings. I'm Orid Grabargle, servant of Stendar. May you grow in the faith.
Oh.
Be seeing you.
Does it have what I asked about? I guess maybe you know.
What brings you?
Yeah, there we go.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to save the world.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think.
Huh.
That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Who's that?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Oh, we should go speak to him.
Ask Kellen about the curse.
Seems we've got a curse to lift. I'm like looking at my audio, hoping that it's actually running. Oh, he's downstairs. I hope that it's running. I mean, I can see the VU meter working, but it stopped tracking along with it, so I don't actually know if it's still recording. I mean, I'll have to do post-commentary if none of this works.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
No shit.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
Really?
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time.
What is the curse?
I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
Interesting.
Bye. I'm back to see.
Well, wait. Did we not get an update?
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be?
Yes, why?
What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
There it is.
Goodbye.
There's the update. So, looks like Mr. Holyman there hasn't been telling us everything.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
What?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
I guess it's gonna have to be us, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be us. Well,
you too.
Have to pray at the altar. We get the ability to lay on hands. Man, we're a paladin if I ever saw one. I don't know why I did that accent. I guess I think paladins are like weird.
Anytime, friend, I'm right here.
Bam.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good.
Okay, I didn't know it was that kind of lay on hands.
I feel like running.
Okay. Okay. That's all right. Well, don't trip. I think we just made him crazy.
Look at me.
Nope. Okay. Anyways, we're done here. We can go ahead and pick up the gauntlets. And now that we've done all those 4, we can go back to our place. Now, the gauntlets. Fortify Restoration 9. Resist Disease 50%. Man, with our Argonian selves, that's already better. And I don't think our gauntlets actually... Oh, Fortify Strength. Ooh. We lose some of that if we switch. However, there is something else we gain. Merciful Touch. You get to restore health on touch. So, if you ever have any people that you have with you in a fight, which is not very often, but it can happen. Not a bad idea. Honestly, the resist disease isn't really worth it. So I'm just going to stick to that. I think at a certain point we do have to put on the full set of armor. And I'm not entirely sure on that, actually. We may not have to put on the armor at all. But we can. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for the crash.